Okay, good day everyone. So I am Risk Trader. So kung pinapanood nyo to sa Facebook or sa YouTube, this is my Facebook page, Risk Trader. You can follow this page kasi dito ako nagpo-post madalas ng mga crypto charts. I also post Philippine Stocks Exchange na charts. And ayun, basically today we're gonna discuss about cryptocurrency and our focus will be the top 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically yung mga top 5 cryptocurrencies, no? Pwede natin isingit si Doge, ADA, depende, no? So, kung may magandang setup yung mga altcoins, isisingit ko siya. Pero, pag wala, I will mostly be discussing about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ayun, itong top 5. Well, actually, hindi naman kasama si Tether kasi USDT yan. So, basically, sabihin lang natin na top 10, right? And from time to time, nagla-live din ako, no? So, for today, this will be a pre-recorded session. Pero from time to time, nagla-live din ako sa Facebook page ko. So make sure na like and follow nyo tong page. Okay, so let's get to it. We will start with Bitcoin. So ayun, di-delete lang muna natin yung mga drawings para mas malinaw. And usually what we like to do is we will start on a higher time frame. So this Bitcoin chart is not really complete kasi ano siya, this is Binance and I am mas madalas ako nag-trade sa futures, right? Pero minsan check ko rin itong mas longer time. I mean, paano ba sabihin to? Itong Bitcoin USDT na sa spot. Okay, so when I say spot, it's basically sa Binance din siya, pero what you do is you only buy, no? Hindi mo siya pwede i-short. So if you go to the perpetual, which is this one, or sa futures ng Binance, pwede mo siya i-short. So short is basically when the price goes down, pwede ka kumita. Pag nasa spot trading ka, you only earn when it's going up. So for Bitcoin today, looking at it on the weekly time frame, may kita natin na we have bearish divergence, no? Pero if we are on a bull market, usually the bearish divergence are not reliable, no? So we can all agree na we are in a bull market, right? So based on the bearish divergence, it's hard, no, for newbies and even for me not to think na oh, baka pwede itong bumagsak, 'di ba? Kasi it can happen, right? The market can do whatever it wants. And what I do is just basically do an analysis whether alam mo yun, I just do analysis and give you probabilities, no? So whenever I give my opinions, those are just opinions and it may or may not happen, right? So here, may kita natin may bearish divergence. So usually, matatakot na yung tao dyan. Pero tulad ng sabi ko nga, pag nasa bear market, pag nasa bull market, magkakaroon tayo ng maraming bearish divergence na magiging invalidated. So we will go back here dito sa may mas malaking data. Uh, Even here, medyo kulang siya na. So punta tayo sa Bitstamp. So usually when I really want to look at Bitcoin, na mas marami at mas complete yung mga candles, I go to Bitcoin USD on the Bitstamp exchange, right? So this is what I mean by if we are really in a bull market, kahit magka-bearish divergence tayo, hindi ibig sabihin nun, papasok na tayo ng bear market, right? So here we can see bearish divergence here, right? But at the same time, looking at it in the past, no, the past bull market, may kita natin na meron din naman tayo ditong bearish divergence, no? Pero may kita nyo, after the bearish divergence, ano nangyari? Tumataas pa rin siya, di ba? Here, meron tayo another bearish divergence, right? Dito, meron tayong bearish divergence. What happens? Na-disregard, na-invalidate yung bearish divergence at tumaas lang tayo, right? So, if we're gonna look at RSI and look for signs of bear market, we will be looking here, right? Magdodrawing lang tayo ng trend line support, no? So makita natin na once na nabasag tong trend line support here, doon na tayo pumasok ng bear market. No, dito nabasag yung trendline support sa RSI, which made Bitcoin and the entire crypto market go into bear market, right? 'Di ba? Makikita nyo, hindi porket may bearish divergence, ibig sabihin bear market na. No, lalo na kung nasa bull market tayo. And makikita natin nasa bull market tayo. Bakit? Kasi dati andito yung resistance, right? Andito yung resistance, right? Nung nag-breakout dito, bull market 'yan. So makikita rin natin dito na nung nag-breakout siya dito, masasabi natin na we are still in the bull market, right? Kasi breakout dito, bull market, breakout dito, bull market, no? I'm not saying na hindi tayo papasok ng bear market. May possibility pa rin tayong pumasok ng bear market, pero I just want you to see na may possibility rin na hindi, right? Because if we analyze the RSI, hindi porket may bearish divergence tayo on the weekly time frame, ay papasok tayo sa bear market. Okay? So let's go back to Bitcoin here on Binance sa futures. And makikita natin na if we zoom in, there's a potential support here, no, on the 20 moving average. So guys, my yellow moving average is the 20, and then my green moving average is the 9 EMA, right? Moving average, exponential moving average. So makita natin na during this time, so on the weekly time frame, yung 9 EMA yung nagiging support. And then from time to time, bumabagsak ang market or ang mga candles sa 20 EMA tulad dito, and it acts as support. And also here, right? So here we didn't quite really touch the 20 moving average, but it doesn't have to always touch, no? Of course, if it touch, medyo mas confident tayo. Pero pag hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi siya nag-act as support. So looking at it on the weekly time frame, may kita natin na we have 1 day and 19 hours more to go. And if we zoom in, right, may kita natin na this could be a bullish engulfing candle. Lalo na guys, if we are in a bull market, if you see a bullish engulfing candle, lalo na sa mga higher time frames tulad ni weekly and daily, usually those are bullish signals na maganda pumasok dito, and if pumasok tayo dito, maglalagay tayo ng stop loss dito. Right? So we still have 1 day and 19 hours to go, and if we can close this candle above this red candle, right? If yung body ng candle is, if we close above this red candle, then that's a valid bullish engulfing candle, right? So let's go down to the daily time frame. Ayan, so sa daily time frame, may kita natin na we acted as, Bitcoin has found support on the 100 moving average. So usually when I trade, I use 100 moving average and 20 moving average as my main moving average, and I use them to look for support and resistances. Right? So let's zoom out and tingnan natin. Right? The last time Bitcoin touched the 100 moving average, it acted as support and we continued up. Right? Also here. Right? So this time, hopefully, it will. Right? So far, I am bullish, and my stop loss is at around here, so 46,930 USD. Right? If we break below this support here, then there's a potential now we will have a big correction, or we can even say now we can go into a bear market. So for me, this support here is very important. As long as we can stay above this support, I am bullish, right? If we break below the support, then I might have to reconsider na baka bearish na tayo, right? So far, Bitcoin looks bullish. And after finding support here, makita natin meron tayong bullish engulfing candle on the daily, right? So on the weekly, we have a potential bullish engulfing candle. On the daily, we have established a bullish engulfing candle. And as you can see, no, we also broke above the 20 moving average. Resistance, right? Basag. Ayun, no, nagsarado yung body ng candle, right? Above the 20 moving average. If weak lang to, then hindi pa siya ganun ka-bullish. Pero makita natin na yung body ng candle, right, is above 20 moving average, no? At the same time, the RSI, meron tayong makikita dito hidden bullish divergence, right? So hidden bullish divergence is if meron tayong higher low sa price action pero meron tayong lower low on the RSI, right? So kung meron tayong bearish divergence, meron din tayong hidden bullish or hidden bearish divergence. Now, so here, what I'm seeing a hidden bullish divergence, right? So number one, we have found support on the daily 100 moving average, no? Number two, meron tayong bullish engulfing confirmation on the 100 moving average. Number three, we have a hidden bullish divergence. So far there is three reasons for me to be bullish, right? But there's only one or two reasons for me to be bearish. And one of the reasons for me to be bearish is if we go back to the weekly time frame, may kita natin meron tayong bearish divergence, right? And the second reason for me to be bearish is we have multiple bearish divergence here on the daily, but at the same time, meron tayong hidden bullish divergence, and at the same time, meron tayong support sa 100 moving average on the daily, and at the same time, sa weekly, meron tayong potential bullish engulfing candle sa weekly time frame, right? So, there's more reasons to be bullish than bearish. Also, sa mga marunong mag-Elliott wave, this looks like a running flat, right? Running flat here. No? We have here A, B, C, right? And if this is indeed a valid running flat, then most likely we're gonna go above the all-time high resistance here at 64,670 USD, right? So far, more reasons for me to be bullish with Bitcoin than to be bearish. So next, we have Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum, remove drawing para mas malinaw. So again, make it a habit to look at the weekly time frame. And so far, the weekly time frame, ayun, medyo may kita natin na nagkaroon tayo dito ng indecision candle. So indecision candle is basically may maliit kang body ng candle tapos may mahaba kang wick on both on the downside and on the upside. Pero after these two indecision candles here na medyo mukhang bearish, may kita natin na grabe tong green candle, right? Which means the candles are telling a story, and the story here for Ethereum is we are bullish, right? May kita natin dito na meron tayong mga indecision candles. Pero after that, di ba, after this several indecision candles, nagkaroon tayo ng strong green candle. And after that, another green candle, consolidation, 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 another green candle, right? So we kept going higher and higher, no, on Ethereum. So let's go down on the daily. So far on the daily, medyo gapang yung pataas niya, no? Pero if I am going to look at here on the weekly, siguro if I wanna enter Ethereum, I would put a stop loss here at 2052, right? Kasi dyan basically nag-breakout eh. No? So far I am long. Actually, ang nasa investment ko sa spot trading, no, is basically Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link, Chainlink, tsaka si Binance Coin, right? Konting ADA lang. So, paano ba sabihin to? Ayan. So, magdodrawing tayo ng trendline support here. Right? May kita natin pataas pa rin to. So, potentially, pwede siya bumaba dito tapos tumaas ulit. Pero, kung titignan kasi natin, guys, basically, ito yung all-time high, eh, right? Let's zoom out. No? So, basically, we can all agree na ito yung all-time high here. Right? And nagkaroon tayo ng support here. Right? So, this is the resistance. No? Nagkaroon tayo ng breakout, retest, previous resistance here, acted as support here, so continuation up. Right? So for Ethereum, bullish pa rin, no? Mahirap magsabi na paano ba sabihin to? Basically, there's no reason for me to believe na we are in a bear market. I mean, that we can go into a bear market yet. Kasi in trading, you can't really tell, no, kung kailan papasok yung bear market. No, we just have to wait and see, and then after seeing, we react, no? So for Ethereum, still bullish. Next, ano pa ba yung nasa... Next is Binance Coin. Well, check muna natin si Ripple. So si Ripple USD. Sige, tingnan natin yung ano, yung mas may mahabang data. So this is Ripple. So may kita nyo, no, back then Ripple reached $3. $3.2. No? Na-experience ko to buong 2017 to 2018. Na-experience ko tong taas na to. And I got lucky na kapag-exit ako. Kasi dati nung nag-invest ako at nag-pump si Ripple, wala naman ako alam sa technical analysis eh. Right? So, what we can say is, for Ripple, magkakaroon tayo ng resistance here sa 3.3. Right? We might even get a resistance here, right? So resistance is not a single price. Resistance is a zone, right? So this zone from 2.76 to $3.3 could act as a resistance, right? So here, usually guys, when I do my support and resistance, pumupunta ako sa line chart, no? Para medyo mas madali. Kasi if we stick to the candle, maraming wicks, right? So here, support zone to. Right, around here. Right, resistance, 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 support. Right, actually medyo malaki siya eh, here. No, buong zone siya. And so far may kita natin that we have broken out of the resistance here. Also, meron tayong another resistance here. Right? And if we go back to the candle chart, ayun no, support here, resistance, resistance, naging support dito. Right? Gets? So for Ripple, meron ako nakikitang bearish divergence here. Right? On the weekly time frame. Pero so far, ayun no, we are still above this moving average. So yung RSI ko meron akong moving average and the moving average is 9. Right? So makita natin na we have found support on the 9 moving average on the RSI. Right? At the same time guys, may support and resistance din kasi ang RSI. Right? May kita mo dito, support yan. Resistance, naging support. So, for Ripple to stay bullish, we have to stay above 0.84. Right? Let's look at the daily. Ayan. Daily, meron tayo ditong bearish divergence here. Right? Usually guys, kung nasa bull market tayo, no, I usually put a line here on the 45 RSI. Right? Kasi usually, pag nasa bull market tayo, if ever I see a bearish divergence, right, I would wait for RSI to reach the 45 RSI, no, before I look for entries. Now, another here is meron tayong bearish divergence here. Right? After the bearish divergence, what happened? Bumagsak si RSI down to the 45 level ng RSI. And what happened? Found support here and then made new highs. Right? So if we zoom out, andito yung bearish divergence. Right? Bumagsak siya dito. Now, after niya bumagsak sa 45 RSI, what happened? No? Found support and then go up. No? So may kita rin natin here na after this bearish divergence, bumagsak tayo sa 45 RSI, we broke above the 9 moving average on the RSI, same as here. And if we zoom out, after breaking above 9 moving average on the RSI, no, makita natin na ito na yung support niya. No? So if ever this support is broken, bearish tayo. So for me, if Ripple, no, for Ripple to remain bullish, we should stay above, what they call this, 0.87 cents, no, for us to stay bullish for Ripple, no. So let's go down to the 4-hour and see, right? So usually, guys, in a bull market, if the RSI reaches oversold, no, kasi ang napansin ko sa bull market, pag nasa bull market ang isang coin, bihira lang yung bumagsak sa oversold, no? So, pag nasa bull market, bumagsak ang isang coin sa oversold, it's either it's the start of a bear market or um, magsa-start siya ulit ng new highs, no? So again, if bumagsak ang coin sa bull market, okay, sorry. Medyo nakalito. So if ang coin nasa bull market, bumagsak siya sa oversold, which is below 30 RSI, there's two things that can happen, no? It's either we start a bear market or we find support and we go back up. So in this case, it's more likely that we have found support because if just like nang diniscuss natin kanina on the daily and the weekly, no, I think we have found support. All right. So here, this in order for Ripple to stay bullish, we should stay above 0.87. Right? Let's zoom out, hanap tayo ng example. Ayun, makikita natin during the start of the bull market, right? Ayun, hindi siya tumatama ng oversold. Dito sumilip tayo sa oversold, right? The last time na nasa oversold tayo is ending ng bear market. No, so the end of the bear market is around here, no, which is around December, end of December ng 20. And when we reach December 1, doon nag-start yung bull market, right? Once we start the bull market, hindi mo na makita nag-touch yung RSI sa oversold. Ngayon lang ulit, no? So there's really two possibilities. It's either we start a bear market or we find support and we move further above and create, alam mo yun, move to the next resistance, which is the previous all-time high nung nangyari noong 2018, right? So if we break below the support of 0.87 here, then most likely we will start the bear market na magkakaroon tayo ulit ng correction. And we can go down here, which is our next support if this support fails, right? But until then, no, since we are still in the bull market, it's more smarter to assume that we have found support, right? Kasi as a trader, you should always trade with the trend. And what is the trend? Bull or uptrend, right? So for XRP, I am bullish if we can stay above 0.87 here. If we break below that, then there's a possibility that we go down here for next support, and we should wait and see what happens next. Okay, next is Binance. So with Binance, medyo meron akong na-recognize na pattern. Mahilig siya gumawa ng some sort of triangle. Right? So kung makita nyo in the past here, it created some sort of triangle and then nag-breakout tayo. Right? Meron tayong breakout dito. Guys, sorry medyo malabo. Marami kasing elite wave drawings. Pero hindi ko rin kasi siya pwede delete kasi nandiyan yung box. So another one here is, ayan, if we zoom in, right, makita nyo, we form some sort of triangle after the breakout continuation. Right, what else here? Another bigger triangle, right, after the breakout. Now, makita natin nag-breakout dito, nagkaroon ng retest. Right, break above the triangle, naging support yung triangle, and then above. So here, ayun, makita natin na for BNB, no, meron na tayong breakout dito, retest, no? Naging support itong triangle. So, for me, bullish pa rin ako unless we break below this triangle. Right? Kasi from time to time, hindi naman all the time, no? The market or the candles will respect your drawing or the triangles or whatever you do. No? So, we can go back down again here to find support, or maybe this is the support, no, or retest na hinahanap natin, and then we we go up. But then again, the market doesn't have to respect our drawings or your drawings right? It can still go down here, no? Kung nasaan itong C100 moving average, and then maybe find support and then go up, right? So for me, we are still bullish. Wait. So for me, we are still bullish here on BNB unless we break the support of this candle, or if we break the support of 478, right? So there's, I think, based on past data and the characteristics of BNBUSD, is that there's more reasons to be bullish here, right? I can be wrong, and only time will tell if I am wrong, right? But based on what I'm seeing, no, this is my conclusion or opinion, no. And at the same time, guys, 100 moving average on 4 hour and daily is very reliable for it to act as support or resistance, right? So what else after BNB? I think we should do Doge, no? Kasi I think trending ngayon eh. Grabe talaga. Pero for me guys, enjoy Doge, enjoy your profit, pero please don't hold Doge long term. No, aminado naman sila Elon Musk, Mark Cuban, whatever. Alam ng tao, lalo na yung mga nag-start ng cryptocurrency back in 2017, that this coin is a literal shit coin. That yes, it can make people rich, but at the same time kasi, yung mga ibang tao, dahil yumaman sila si Doge, nagiging hardcore fan sila, tapos aayain nila ba yung tao na pumasok din, tapos yung mga papasok may ipit, tapos mag-aaway. Gets nyo? People get attached to things, no? Lalo na kung yumaman sila doon. Pero it doesn't mean na it will stay that way. No? So ingat-ingat kay Doge. Okay, let's go to Doge. Tama na yung Hanash. Tapos after Doge, ETH. So hindi ko nagagawa ng analysis si Litecoin kasi honestly, who uses Litecoin? No, kung tumaas si Litecoin, tataas din si Bitcoin. Kung tumaas si Bitcoin, tataas din si Litecoin. So for me, Ethereum, Link, BNB. So here on, let's do Doge here. So this is Doge, right? And ito yung, what do you call this? Weekly time frame. So, looking at the weekly time frame, we still have 1 day and 18 hours to go. If we can close this week is a green candle, there's a very good probability na tataas pa tong si Doge, right? Kasi may kita natin on the weekly time frame, no, nagkaroon siya ng 3 consecutive bearish candle. After niya magka-green candle, what happened? After niya magka-green candle, ibig sabihin yan, most likely, there's a good probability na tataas ulit to, right? So if we look at here, ayun, after ng 3 candles, the green. After ng green, what happened? Tuloy-tuloy, taas-taas. Right? Another one here. If nag-green, ayun, no, tuloy-tuloy, taas lang. Right? So long as we are in a bull market, we can use this strategy. No? Just look at the weekly time frame. If it's green and the candle before the green candle, I mean the candle before this green candle is red, then most likely continue ang uptrend. Right? So here weekly meron din tayong bearish divergence, but at the same time, we have found support on the 9 moving average ng RSI. Right? So let's look at the daily. Sa daily, may kita natin na may bearish divergence pa here. Yeah, actually may bearish divergence here. Bumagsak tayo below the 9 moving average. After that, we are back above the 9 moving average, right? But hindi naman porket tumaas tayo ng 9 moving average RSI ay bullish na. Kasi may kita natin dito, tumaas tayo ng 9 moving average ng RSI pero bumagsak tayo. Pero if we're gonna look at the candle, no, tumaas siya. No? Kahit bumagsak yung RSI below the 9 moving average, hindi nag-follow yung price, right? Ito, mas mataas. Ito, mas mababa sa RSI, pero ito, mas mataas. Right? So far, bullish. Tulad dito, no? Bumagsak si RSI below the 9 moving average, pero nung tumaas siya, game time ulit. No? Tuloy-tuloy ulit. So, for what they call this, Doge, bullish tayo, no? It's smarter to stay bullish, no? But if we break the 0.16 support, then doon ako medyo mag-iingat na, no? So again, for Doge, bullish if we can stay above 0.161. Right? At the same time, the 20 moving average is a crucial moving average and it acted as support. Even in the past, no, nagiging support siya. And sa mga marunong mag-Elliott wave, this is A, B, C. Right? Hindi lang siya malinaw kasi marami yung drawing. Pero let's look at the 4-hour chart. Ayan. So sa 4-hour chart, previous resistance, no, is now support. No? Dito, ito resistance to dati. Breakout, nag-find ng support, tumaas ulit. Right? So bullish tayo kay Doge. What else? Oh, by the way, meron pala akong pinasukan kanina na trade before starting the live stream. So share ko lang. So for Sushi, no, let's go to the weekly. So sa weekly, may kita natin na nagkaroon tayo dito ng support on the 20 moving average. No? Naging bearish candle to. Pero at the same time, nagkaroon tayo ng green bullish candle. No? So it's a bullish engulfing candle. So if we can close above the previous red candle in 1 day and 18 hours, then bullish tayo. Right? May kita natin dito, ayun, no? Ang haba ng wick. Right? Kung kinonect mo yan, andyan yung 20 moving average. No? So far bullish. And the only time na magiging bearish ako for Sushi is if we break the support of 10.11, right? So if you go to the daily, actually sa daily what they call this, medyo bearish pa siya. Bakit? Kasi nasa ilalim tayo ng 100 moving average right? Nakita nyo, nasa ilalim tayo ng 100 moving average here. No, so although semi-bullish ako on the lower time frame, we have to take into consider that the bigger time frame support and resistance is more crucial or mas effective pagdating sa mga moving average and support and resistance. So the reason why I entered a long trade here sa Sushi USD is because whenever I see that the price goes above 100 moving average on the 4-hour time frame, doon ako naglo-long. No? So again, on the 4-hour, pag ang candle tumaas above the 100 moving average, usually I am bullish and I will enter a long position. No? So, in the case here, makikita natin that here, naging resistance si 100 moving average on the 4-hour. No? We broke above, went back in, no, break above, and this time, it acted as support. So far, my stop loss is here at 13.5754 and my entry is around here, 14.7, right? So, if ever mali ako, okay lang, no? Kasi based on my backtesting and on my experience, whenever I see this type of pattern, no, whenever the price goes above 100 moving average on the 4-hour time frame, usually it's a good probability to enter a long position. Right? At the same time, I see this as a running flat. If you know Elliott wave, this is a running flat. And usually what happens after a running flat is we move higher. Right? I mean, I can be wrong, pero based on my experience and backtesting data, whenever I see this, just enter. No? If ever I'm wrong, okay lang. Kasi 1% lang naman ng capital ko ang mawawala. Right? So if you know risk management, which is a very important part of trading, if you know risk management, it's okay to be wrong. No? It's okay to be wrong. If you use risk management, you can enter high probability trades and it's okay to be wrong. Kasi if ever mali ka, 1% lang naman ng capital mo yung mawawala. Right? Pero pag tama ka, you'll gain 2 to 3, 4, 5% depending on the coin. Right? So ayun, that's it guys. Thank you for tuning in. Sa mga nanonood neto sa Facebook, sa mga nanonood neto sa YouTube or sa Facebook, again, This is my page, Risk Trader. You can follow me here, like and follow, and at the same time, like and subscribe na rin kayo sa YouTube. So if you're watching this at YouTube, please click the like button, no? So para mas marami maka-discover, and if I get good feedbacks, I will produce more contents like this on a regular basis. So ayun, thank you again. This is Risk Trader. Don't forget to set your stop loss and learn to take your profit. Happy weekend.